And I will say this, his rant cursed Angel Reese because she proceeded to have the absolute worst game of her life.
Imagine if I told you about the Bayou. It's possible that Barbie is packing her things before she has even unpacked them. Yes, Angel Reese, the queen of self-assurance and mayhem, are already in Chicago. Chopping block in the sky from courtside controversy to viral side-eyes. Did she walk on the wrong pair of Air Jordans, or did she cross the line? Something isn't adding up. This twist is messier than a group chat following a breakup, so stay put.
Angel Reese is a fraud. Angel Reese is a sociopath. She's an idiot. She accused, while getting her ass beat by 35, she accused the Indianapolis Fever fans of racist, monkey noises, whatever. They're moving heaven and earth to investigate Indiana. My city, Indianapolis. About my town, the place where I live. I go to games. I go to dinner. I know people that were sitting in the area and they said, bull. Here's the statement we have not substantiated. Last year, she lied about getting off of a bus and they were blocked from getting into their hotel room. Video turned out, well, to show one guy asking one question. Angel Reese is a liar, and she is never, ever, under any circumstance, to be taken at her word.
You thought the drama couldn't be much more intense, and then all of a sudden, as if she were allergic to the rim, Angel Reese misses 7 out of 10 layups. 7, not 3, a bit of a strange night, not yes. She is still getting warmed up. No. 7 out of 10 layups. Just disappeared like your February gym motivation into the basketball abyss. She is playing with blindfolds, which is not just tough night material.
Angel Reese picking up right where she left off, breaking more WNBA records, but unfortunately for Sky fans, it came in the form of a loss, 99-74. The Chicago Sky, you're seeing that right. 9 points in the second quarter. 9 points. Folks, if a team scores less points than you have fingers, that's bad.
Let's face it, a child could likely hit more than 3 out of 10 with a Fisher-Price hoop and a Capri Sundown. However, in the WNBA, this is handled more as a teaching moment than a full-fledged basketball crime scene. The teammates, who were attempting to maintain composure, were likely contacting their agents to ask if they could be traded to a team where the power forward doesn't block point-blank shots like she's trying out for a blooper video because the fans were confusing them.
But holy Lord, when I tell you the numbers are the numbers. It's the worst she's ever played. Probably since she was in elementary school. Probably the worst since elementary school.
The Chicago Sky have made it clear that they want Angel Reese to focus on being a screener on offense. For those that haven't played basketball, that's code for we don't want her shooting.
I mean, Angel Reese won't score any more when she gets the ball in the paint. Will the ball withstand the trauma? The coaching staff is already muttering in the back offices, hey, what if we just didn't resign her? As they smile through the anguish in the Chicago Sky. Since, let's face it, no one is spending the night creating a franchise plan for someone who suffers from layup anxiety. The advantages are that 1995 is no longer the case. The only worst situation for Angel would be on a double-rigged carnival basketball rim.
Angel Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of Mikan drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous rebounder.
To put it simply, the WNBA PR crew is quite busy. They are putting in extra effort to portray this as Angel Reese is still getting her groove. No, honey, she's coming up with fresh excuses to skip each game serves as a real-time example of how to avoid scoring from 3 feet away. The rim is practically pleading, please just let someone else try. And what's crazy is that the league continues to treat her as Lisa Leslie's second coming in spite of this unquestionably sad shooting statistic. Instead of leaving 14 points on the table as they were free samples at Costco, she is featured in advertisements grinning as though she just dropped 30 points. She's constantly receiving the superstar treatment for what she really needs. Is that the new standard for excellence? If so, there are legends ready to be drafted from the entire YMCA. This particular circus act is what has basketball purists in complete shock. Those who grew up watching Candace Parker dominate the paint and Deanna Tersey sink clutch shots are now witnessing Angel Reese fumble her way to single digits as if she were solving a Rubik's Cube in midair. It's confusing and annoying. It's funny, but not in a funny sense. This is more like how things are in real life.
I heard Angel Reese say, people aren't watching the WNBA just because of one player. They're watching it to see me too. Well, tickets were $86 against Caitlin Clark, but now that she's injured, plummeted just to $25.
If anyone was wondering why the Chicago Sky were creating a trampoline park, it's because of this team's attempt to make high percentage shots, which makes it seem like everyone is jumping in different directions. Dead chemistry absence of efficiency star power solely on paper this team should be called Sky, but lately they've been acting as though they're terrified of heights. Even worse, they are no longer even attempting to conceal it. Reese is already on thin ice for year 3, according to a team insider who is most likely the person carrying the Gatorade. Although they aren't saying it aloud because, as you are aware, politics endorses merchandise sales, the front office whiteboard most likely states, Step 1, don't renew Reese. Step 2, genuinely anybody else. This year will be a countdown rather than a season for her. Every missed layup will resemble an hourglass losing sand, only much more awkward and slowly. Fans will begin to turn it into a drinking game. Always take a shot. Bricking a rabbit, Reese. Warning, by halftime, you will be unconscious. Here's the real kicker, though. Angel doesn't appear shaken at all.
You made some comments about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Explain.
Listen, man, and again, I will emphasize this every day of the week, twice on Sunday. I love my people. I love black people. Mwah, 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 mwah. But I think sometimes we do play the race card too much, or when it's not necessary, because everybody's trying to make this about a, come on, black man, protect the sisters, brother. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese, stop it. Stop it.
That is the most absurd aspect. When the scoreboard indicates that she should be in basic training for finishing drills, she is out there posing for cameras, talking trash, and acting like she is in a Gatorade commercial. That degree of deception is what makes this a comedy special. Like she just dunked on LeBron. She misses strutting and winking at the audience. Sister, the ball struck the rim's underside as though it owed you money. The league's newest rookies are out here dropping double-doubles like it's casual Friday while all of this is going on. In contrast, Angel's statistics resemble a toddler's birthday wish list that is devoid of substance and full of aspirations and wishes. She finds a new technique to shoot 2 for 12 as if it were a pastime every time you think she will become better. Ironically, an Angel Reese jersey would be marketed next to future MVP mugs if inconsistency had a face. The water boy is the one who is secretly enjoying all of this, because he's finally not the most valuable player on the court with this kind of pandemonium, since the scoreboard operator is applying for workers' compensation owing to repetitive stress injuries from updating 0 points every quarter. The rim therapist is most likely booked solid. The unfortunate reality is that if this continues before her rookie contract even expires, Angel Reese will be the WNBA equivalent of a Where Are They Now episode.
Fast. Keep it simple. This was a series in the first 3 minutes of the game. Angel Reese offensive rebound. It's 5-3, New York. Angel Reese offensive rebound. Jonquel Jones blocks Angel Reese's 1-foot layup. Angel Reese offensive rebound. Jonquel Jones blocks Angel Reese's 1-foot layup. Angel Reese offensive rebound. Angel Reese misses a layup. Angel Reese offensive rebound. Camila Cardoso misses a layup. Actually, it's the wrong direction. I'm reading it backwards. My bad. Camila Cardoso misses a layup. Angel Reese offensive rebound. Angel Reese misses a layup.
Hey, remember that player who missed 7 out of 10 layups every game, but still had the audacity to sign endorsement deals like she was Shaq's heir, will be the question that people will be asking themselves in 3 years. Yeah, what was her name again? Will be the response. Oh, right, Angel. Don't worry, though, the only wings she will soon receive are from Buffalo Wild Wings, for which she is distributing job applications. If you think that Chicago will quietly ignore Angel Reese after her 3rd year, you're mistaken. This terrible comedy tour has several layovers before it is finally canceled. As you can see, the WNBA won't fire her all at once. No. Like a group project partner who demands to complete the slideshow but is unable to spell PowerPoint, they will pass her around the league. Over the following 2 to 3 years, Angel will be on a few more rosters. Teams are hoping and praying that they can repair her, not because she's a hot commodity. Warning, spoilers, they won't in news conferences. The player coaches will seem to be thrilled about Reese. They will grit their teeth and yell inside, "Lord, please just let her hit one layup in warm-ups," as they express their excitement about bringing Angel's enthusiasm and energy to our locker room. Optimism will die during that awkward walk through faltering franchises, the Indiana Fevers and the Seattle Storms.
Did Angel Reese break? I didn't say it was a good record. I never said that. Shout out to you, Priceless. I missed this. Historically bad shootings with a E emoji. Angel Reese goes 0 for 7 from within 4 feet of the basket to tie most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons. This must be a Caitlin Clark fan at ESPN. Surely nobody who follows the ESPN playbook and narrative will write this. This had to have been a darn Caitlin Clark fan. Historically bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And how historically bad was it? Yikes. Mamma mia. 2 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals. 0 for 8 from the field. 33% from the free throw line.
She wears the same depressing field goal percentage in each shirt, along with fresh colors and hashtags. She sits on another team's patience whenever the music stops, making it similar to musical chairs. But here's the true jerk. Angel Reese had the ability to make it work. She is a trustworthy role model rather than a superstar, but regrettably, she is playing the worst game on the court and the worst PR game off it. That combination is deadly in the W because a team doesn't want a guy who adds more drama than double-doubles in a league where marketing is already a challenge. Let's discuss the antics since this is now more than just a lousy shooting night. It's a reality show with subpar performances throughout. After being out for 9, she's subweeding, writing cryptic Instagram posts, and tossing her hair like she's in a shampoo commercial. The next degree of attitude, the bottom level of the output, she will swagger back like the lead in a movie that no one paid to see, then miss a layup roll with her eyes as if the rim had deceived her. The supporters have shifted, give her a chance, and yo, why is she still playing, have evolved from one another. The combined size may be heard reverberating throughout stadia. Now, people are purchasing tickets merely to see the catastrophe happen in real time. Her detractors are having the time of their lives.
Because it's women being physical.
No, it's because of them.
Let me just call it what it is, a black and a white player.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's because people project what they want on each of them, and those are subjective ideas that they're projecting. If you're going and, have this narrative that has been falsely built that people want to, do certain things to Caitlin or do certain things to Angel, you're going to take that moment and validate your...
For in fact, she was correct when she added, "They are watching me too." Indeed, Angel, Indeed, they are. To see how many layups you can miss before the ball files for emotional abuse, not for brilliance or inspiration, it's like witnessing an endless walking blooper reel. Because it's less awkward, highlight shows are subtly switching out her recordings with pictures of squirrels playing on the court. Because the humor speaks for itself,